Hello everybody and welcome to today's reaction video. So just to let you know that if you donate to our channel, either via coffee.com, link in the description, or on some of our YouTube videos, it's also possible to donate directly through fan funding. We will prioritize and guarantee your reaction request for you. And on that note, we do have a request from a donation today. So let's have a look at what we're going to be reacting to and the message that came with it. So it's from Daffodil, who has donated to our channel a number of times now. And it's another $15 donation, which is way beyond our expectations, let's be honest. And we are so grateful for that. So thank you so much, Daffodil, for your continued support of our channel. I am going to buy some new headphones very soon. I've already been looking for some. Just a little bit short. Almost there. I'm almost there. At least for the ones I want to buy that I think will be good for the channel. So anyway, as for the request itself, not sure if you're ready for this, but here goes. Link provided for the official version, filmed on runway in Tokyo. This is Tommy's band Majestica. Maybe have a tranquilizer on hand. And in a separate message, she has told us the name of the song as well. So yeah, we couldn't get this link to work. We did then remove the dot, but it still just took us to like the general YouTube channel of Majestica. But anyway, I think we're okay. I think we found it because we've seen it's being filmed on a runway here. So the song is called Above the Sky. It is the official video, and he's standing on a runway or performing on a runway, playing the drums on the runway. So this must be the one, right? I hope Daffodil is not expecting me to like this song. I will just, put it out there in advance. I'm not a huge fan of anything too heavy usually, and this may be too heavy for me, but I don't know. It may surprise. What about you, Brett? You looking forward to it?
Yeah, listen, I'll help out there. I'm looking forward to it. But no, in all honesty, I really am, just because we love the love Tommy, and I know this is going to be very different to what we've been doing of Tommy thus far. But I'm going to give Tommy a lot of credit because I've enjoyed done so, even if it may not be usual cup of tea. The fact it's going to be Tommy, I'm still going to be quite pleased, I think, in some regards.
Yeah, it's a long one as well, 6 minutes. So let's get going.
Flying free. Then you hear our voice in the distance, the light of gold and green. A song of hope and melody that makes you so serene. Clouds are rising and precious star, you see them in your dreams. The hope of your return increases like a growing stream. We have to fly together beyond the sky forever. We have our
Okay, so, well, first thing I have to say there is it's certainly a lot better than, or more enjoyable than what I was expecting. I don't say better, more enjoyable for me personally. So, I don't know, I was under the impression, maybe from the message from Daffodil that we received, that it's going to be something like really, really heavy. I don't think it is, at least not by my standards. That's saying something, right? So, it's, I think what I like about it is it's, I don't know what the right word's here, but it's like a proper song. Like when I kind of think of something like really, really heavy, like real hard, heavy metal, for me, a lot of the time, it's just a lot of noise and can't make it out. I don't know. This is just a proper song with a chorus. I like his singing voice. There was a bit of high pitched parts as well, especially at the beginning. We were talking about obviously Tommy, and yeah, there's not really too much that I can't explain it. It's not my go-to sort of music, but I'm quite happy to listen to this. Now, it was brought to our attention that Tommy Johansson was part of what do you call him, Sabaton, right? So, and I am getting some Sabaton. I can see you, nodding your head there, like vibes from this. It does feel in that same kind of category. And for those that have watched some of our other videos, we actually quite like Sabaton, which I found quite surprising. I didn't think I would like Sabaton. So, yeah, that's kind of my take on it so far. Brett, what about you?
You really surprised me in those comments there. Well, it surprised me and don't surprise me, I suppose, because like I said, we did enjoy Sabaton, and as you said, and it's the point I was going to make, definitely getting that Sabaton sort of vibes from this completely. But I thought you might have still found it a bit too intense in parts, and because again, can't hear Tommy's voice as clear or strong as with all the sort of the guitar work and music going on as well. But I totally get the sort of when you say about like a proper song. I can't explain it any better myself, but I do understand what you mean. And yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. Definitely has this sort of a toe tapping, head bopping kind of feel to it as well. And I said because it has that sort of Sabaton feel to it, it's really quite enjoyable. I was confused at first when we were going to do Tommy's band. I thought maybe it was another sort of parody, and don't want to sound stereotypical where we've seen him in doing other videos where he plays different parts in different videos. So I thought maybe it was a joke thing where his band is just him playing the different instruments filmed very differently. I'm still not convinced on the drummer. I've not seen the drummer's face properly, so that could still be Tommy. I've not seen them together with the drummer, so it could be the same person. But no, all jokes aside, yeah, really sort of enjoying it, and I wonder where else it's going to go. And I should also know that we've had some really good sort of different singing notes that Tommy's put in place there. There's some really nice controlled high ones, and so far so good.
Yeah, the only other thing I would add is that my left ear thing is not working very well, so I am fiddling around with it, which I know, Brett, you can't see that, but the viewers will. So maybe that's why I'm not kind of not finding it over so intensive, because it's hard. I can only hear like
maybe you can only hear Tommy singing. You can't.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, new ones coming soon. New headphones. So I bet, Brett, you weren't expecting me to pause there. But yeah, just very, very briefly, do you know what that reminded me of? That of the instrumentals, that what he was just doing there.
Hmm.
Any idea?
No, I had no idea. Go on.
VOB, voice of
Oh
voice
yeah,
bot.
yeah.
That's something they do a lot. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, so yeah, I think it always helps when you go into a reaction where your expectations are low. We talked about this before, especially with album reviews and reactions we've done. So, and obviously when you have high hopes, they can easily sort of not live up to what you're expecting, and then you become disappointed. So, yeah, like I say, with this one, I wasn't expecting to like this, but yeah, it was perfectly fine. It was a long song, but yeah, I thought it kind of worked out quite well. I think after the first pause, it kind of went into like a very long instrumental part, lots of different instrumental things going on, which I'm sure, Brett, you can explain better than me, with all the, sort of guitar playing and whatnot. And that was without any vocals. And then just towards the end, we got some vocals as well from Tommy. So yeah, really interesting to listen to that. As I said earlier, it's not the sort of music I would usually choose to listen to. But yeah, glad I've been introduced to it. And I don't mind listening to that music. I would say now it's still not my music of choice, but I can listen to it. It had a good. I was sort of bopping along to it at certain points with the instrumental. I suppose I could say it was kind of like a heavy song, but I used this word in the last reaction. I'm just using this, regurgitating the same words, but almost a bit subtle in a way. A subtle kind of hard song, but it didn't come across overly hard. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone. Probably doesn't. But yeah, I don't know. That's my take on it. Brett, what about you?
Wow, what amazing praise from you there, Lee, on that. Yeah, like I said, it still does, like I said before, surprised me, but doesn't surprise me as well. But yeah, like you, listen, head bopping, toe tapping, really enjoyed that. What I liked as well, you still kind of got sort of the Tommy Hansen kind of treatment with it as well. You probably, a couple of cheeky smiles, sort of eyebrows move, just sort of having fun with it. I think because I think also, and I think my like as well. So normally with this particular sort of drama music, it's normally a bit moody, maybe, and a bit more
Mm.
aggressive, I suppose it is, but it still felt light-hearted. Is that
Yeah, yeah.
kind of, yeah? They look like having fun with it as well. I'm not I can't go too much into sort of their own instrumental bits. A, because I'll be waffling and not know what I'm really talking about. Um, and B, will probably going for too long. But I will say what I also did like, as you alluded to earlier as well, is that they each had their sort of all individual sort of instrumental bits that they did. So with the bit you like with the VOB sound, that was just with the bass guitar playing there, drummer having his bit. And even though Tommy, is lead singer, he is always going to stand out more. But I was surprised. I thought maybe actually, knowing how big and how good Tommy is, that maybe he would be more of a front person. But actually, it seemed very he's quite inclusive, isn't he? He's quite equal in terms of what was there. But I say he's always going to stand because he's the main lead singer. But as for Tommy himself, yeah, great performance, great entertainer, really sang really well, and yeah, just a really for a very long song, actually didn't feel as long
Didn't
as it
feel that
did,
long, yeah.
as you said, and yeah, good fun there, and just because of nice nods to Sabaton as well. So yeah, good praise from me as well, I'd say.
Yeah, and also I'd add to that, it kept my attention despite the fact it wasn't the most, what's the word, dynamic of music videos, right? They're on a runway, so I didn't feel that kind of took anything away from it. That was fine as well. Yeah, so I think that's it from us. So thank you once again, Daffodil, for your donation and request. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, we'll see you again, everybody, for the next reaction very soon. Take care. Goodbye.